Welcome to your first steps with your brand new CloudBOX and Rufus Cloud. Welcome back. In today's episode, we'll learn how to get started with your CloudBOX Dashboard. Using the Ethernet connection we learned about in the previous episode, we'll go to the web browser and access the CloudBOX control interface. You can access the dashboard via cloudbox.local or by typing the IP address assigned to your CloudBOX. But remember, if you're connected to a router and have more than one CloudBOX connected, you'll need to enter the IP address of the CloudBOX you want to control. When you log in, you'll be on the Timing tab by default. We'll return to this tab later. Now we'll move on to the next tab, Status. Here we'll see the system status, voltage, temperature, time synchronization, Wi-Fi and 4G status, remote connection, and other useful information. What you're seeing on screen right now is the CloudBOX's default configuration right out of the box. The next tab is GPS, where you will see the connection status and information about your last connection. Next, the Backup tab. Here you can list the backup files and use the Rewind tool. By specifying a start and end date and time, you can filter times between those two ranges. Next, the Config tab. This is where you can configure the general settings, date and time, reader configuration, the Ethernet data, and the access point password we mentioned in the previous episode. Here, you can also connect to a Wi-Fi network, or if you have a SIM card in your CloudBOX, enter the PIN to connect to the 4G network. The last tab is Cloud. Here, you can link the CloudBOX to your Rufus Cloud account. We'll learn about this tab in the next episode. Now we'll return to the Config tab to perform two important steps. First, connect our CloudBOX to the internet so we can connect it to Rufus Cloud. To do this, we'll connect it to a Wi-Fi network. We'll do this simply by entering the connection name and password. You are now connected. You can now return to the Status tab to confirm that you are connected to the internet. Okay, now let's return to the Config tab to configure our reader. From the drop-down menu, we'll choose the reader installed on our CloudBOX, leave the default port as is, and click Set Reader Configuration. A pop-up will inform us that the system is rebooting. That's all for today. In the next episode, we'll connect your CloudBOX to Rufus Cloud and start timing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.